The Unseen Spiral, Bernie Madoff's Rise and Fall. Bernie Madoff, a name forever etched in the annals of financial history, rose from humble beginnings to become a Wall Street titan. He was born into a family of modest means, forced to work at a young age to support his family. Madoff started his own business in 1960. Named Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities LLC, it began as a penny stock trader with $5,000 that Madoff had earned from his jobs as a sprinkler installer and lifeguard. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, Madoff's firm grew in stature and reputation. They were pioneers in computerized trading, even helping to develop NASDAQ, the first electronic stock exchange. Madoff served as its chairman for 3 terms. The 1980s saw Madoff's firm elevated to the status of a Wall Street darling. It was known for its reliability in providing high returns, drawing in a wide array of clients, from retail investors to big-name institutions. By the 1990s, Bernie Madoff had become a trusted name in finance. His firm was one of the top market makers on Wall Street, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. However, beneath this glossy exterior lay a sinister secret. The high returns Madoff's firm promised were the result of a Ponzi scheme, the largest in history. Madoff would use money from new investors to pay returns to older ones. This made it appear as if his firm was generating consistent returns, keeping the scheme afloat. As Madoff's reputation grew, so did the number of investors lining up to put their money in his fund. Celebrities, philanthropists, and even universities invested millions, further ballooning the scheme. But, like all Ponzi schemes, Madoff's was bound to collapse eventually. The 2008 financial crisis proved to be the trigger. The crisis led to a wave of withdrawals from Madoff's firm. Without new investors to pay off the old ones, the Ponzi scheme began to unravel. In December 2008, Bernie Madoff was arrested and charged with securities fraud. The world was shocked to discover that his seemingly successful firm was nothing more than a grand illusion. The aftermath was devastating. Thousands of investors lost their life savings. Charitable foundations saw their funds evaporate overnight. In March 2009, Madoff pleaded guilty to 11 federal felony charges. He admitted to operating the largest private Ponzi scheme in history. The court sentenced Madoff to 150 years in prison, the maximum allowable sentence. His towering empire, built on deceit and lies, had come crashing down. His sons, Mark and Andrew, were also implicated in the scandal. Both maintained their innocence, claiming they were unaware of their father's activities. Mark Madoff tragically took his own life in 2010. His brother, Andrew, passed away from cancer 4 years later. Madoff's wife, Ruth, was left to deal with the fallout. She faced public scrutiny and was shunned by society. The Madoff scandal sent ripples throughout the financial world. It led to tighter regulations and increased scrutiny of hedge funds. In 2020, Bernie Madoff requested compassionate release from prison due to poor health. His request was denied. Bernie Madoff passed away in April 2021, leaving behind a legacy of deceit. His story serves as a cautionary tale of unchecked greed and massive financial fraud. The Unseen Spiral, Bernie Madoff's Rise and Fall, is a stark reminder of the devastating effects of financial deceit. It highlights the importance of transparency and integrity in the financial world. The rise and fall of Bernie Madoff provides valuable lessons for investors. It underlines the importance of due diligence and the dangers of blindly trusting a financial advisor. Ultimately, Madoff's story is a tragic saga of a man who had everything, but lost it all due to his unabated greed. It serves as a grim reminder of the saying, "What goes up, must come down." In the end, the legacy of Bernie Madoff is not one of success, but a stark warning to the financial world. His tale is a testament to the fact that even the most prominent figures can fall, and when they do, the impact can be seismic. In a world driven by wealth and power, Madoff's story serves as a sobering reminder. No matter how high one rises, integrity and honesty should never be compromised. As the tale of Bernie Madoff fades into history, one thing remains clear. The longer the con, the harder the fall. And when that fall comes, it leaves a crater that impacts countless lives. The unseen spiral, Bernie Madoff's rise and fall, concludes here. While the man is gone, his tale of ambition, deceit, and downfall continues to resonate, a stark reminder of the human cost of financial fraud.